So it's a pleasure to see so many of my friends here, and it's a pleasure for those who I don't know. Thank you for coming, and I hope that I will be in contact with all of you so that we can continue this type of conference and networking. And let me say, we've got 4 wonderful women here. These are ladies that deserve recognition. These are ladies that have been very successful. They're leaders, and they're an inspiration. I wish my daughter, if she had not been in school, I wish that she had been here to see. And look at the ladies that are being presented with these honors, because they are an inspiration not only to the ladies, but also to us men. We look forward to having women become and take their place in an area where traditionally they have only aspired to but have not been able to get there. Things are changing. And I have to say to all of you ladies that I myself am very proud and very happy that there are so many of you that have come and become leaders in our community. God only knows we need you. We need mothers who understand and have compassion and can bring that compassion to our neighborhoods and to our organization. So with that being said, I would like to say, you know that I'm getting on because when I have to put on and become what they refer to as 4 eyes, without this I'm done. But I really do want to say, I really want to, again, personally, Madeline, thank you for accepting. You actually are a very deserving person, and I think that you've done a hell of a lot in your field for the Bronx. Maria Matos, what can I say? Maria, I know her for so many years, and she's always been a sport. Really, really been very dedicated. And so I'm very happy. Congratulations also. Joanne, I've only known for maybe about 6 years or 5 years, but we always talk, and she's always very helpful. And not only that, but she's always saying that if I don't do the right thing, she's going to cut off my energy. So, Joanne is with Indian Point. And Rosie Rodriguez. I know her for so long that I don't even want to say, because Rosie, do I know you that long? But anyway, it's a pleasure also. A pioneer, person who's been all the time inside the Hispanic market and even crossed over. Great protege of the governor today, and she's helping in the Department of Labor to bring in more Hispanics and causes and helping them to become successful as well. So with that being said, I think now I would like to say that we also have a friend here who's not being honored, but someone that has been very, very helpful from the inception of the New York City Hispanic Chamber of Commerce. And this individual, he taught me how to eat Asian food. Took me to Queens, in a place where I have been all my life, and took me to a restaurant up on the 2nd or 3rd floor. Where we walked in, they opened these big doors, and they said, "Yes, sir." And I walked in and sat down. I had the best Asian meal. I guess it was a little bit of sushi and sashimi and everything combined. But anyway, I had a great time. And I got to meet this individual, and I got to like him a lot. And he always, from the very beginning, has been very helpful to our organization. I got to tell you, I think he even came one day when it was snowing. So I want to introduce you to John Liu, our city controller.
Inviting me today and calling me up. And yeah, Nick, after all those times we had chicharrone in San Juan, I figure you could at least come over to Flushing once and have some of the native food in Flushing. But it's wonderful to see this incredible gathering, and this is, of course, Women's History Month, where we are honoring 4 great, talented individuals who are so deserving of the awards, but have also contributed to the collective success of what this organization and indeed the greater New York City community has been all about. And I've been with Nick and Joe Ithier and the other officers here of the New York City Hispanic Chamber of Commerce since the beginning. And if you think about it, in just a few relatively short years, this organization has become a powerhouse all throughout the city, with luncheons here in this borough, the borough of the Bronx, as well as in so many other different places in the city. And it's always been about expanding opportunities and leveling the playing field. And in fact, as city controller, that's always been my top priority, to make sure that in the billions of dollars of city contracts that we give out every year, that we need to give a more equitable share to women and minority entrepreneurs who, at the end of the day, are as talented, if not talented, than anybody else, and in the long run, provide the best service for the best value for our taxpayers. So opening up doors of opportunity is not just about getting new people in. It is about tapping the tremendous potential, skills, and talent that is resident across all New Yorkers. So I'm always here to support the NYC Hispanic Chamber of Commerce. Keep up the great work. My office is always open to you as a partner and as a friend. And congratulations to our terrific honorees. Thank you, Nick.
Thank you, Frank. Thank you, everyone, and especially my colleague honorees, Rose, Marias. Thank you. I feel honored to be honored with you. Okay. I like to share this moment with my staff. I know that you all see me in the front, and I'm everywhere, and I'm socializing everywhere, and trying to do business everywhere. But you know what? I never do this alone. So I would like to share this moment with my staff. And I brought some of them here today with me. I have my CFO, Iralma. She takes care of my money. I have Phyllis Allende, my compliance officer. She makes sure that we're in compliance. I got Denise, my executive assistant, that makes sure that I get all the appointments I need to get and make sure that I get to where I'm going. I got Tom Wallace here from IDS. He handles my entire back office operation. I wouldn't have it any other way. And I also have my board members here. I got Danny Garcia, which is from Tosca-NYCHCC. He's on my board. And Frank's also on my board. Without them, I really would be a nobody, to be honest with you. They keep me going, they keep me straight. And I have Angie here that also helps maintain my Facebook and all that kind of stuff, you know? I also have two other people that are not here with me today that I need to thank. In particular, Kate. We had to leave somebody in the office, and it was Kate's turn to stay in the office. And I don't know if she was too happy about that, but Kate Shackford, I'd like to publicly thank her. She's the EVP for BOEDC. And I would like to also thank Marlene publicly, which allows me to fly. She's the one that set me free onto New York State. And I'm doing all the lending that I'm doing because I'm able to go anywhere and everywhere, okay? And there's one other individual that he's always behind the scenes. He makes sure that I stay healthy, that I stay happy, and that I stay fit. And that's my old man, Joe, and he's not here with me today, okay? I'm gonna take a minute to also talk to you a little bit about what BSE does, and I want you to leave with this, okay? If you know of anybody that is going to purchase any kind of commercial real estate in New York State, please don't let them do it without BIC. You, not me, will be saving them thousands of dollars, okay, by just picking up the phone and calling me so that we can work together. That's what BIC does. It helps people finance their commercial property so that you can house your businesses in there, okay? There's only 2 licenses in the entire state. Hello, we have one of them. I advise you to utilize it, take advantage of BIC, and hopefully we can help you purchase your real estate. I'm going to leave it at that, and I thank you very much for this great honor that you've bestowed on me. Thank you.
Gracias por este honor a todos ustedes. I have to say, speak in my native tongue. One thing my parents taught me to have great pride of my roots, and mis padres boricuas puertorriqueños que están aquí conmigo hoy. I prepared a few words. I just I'll be brief, I promise. I don't want to monopolize the microphone. Primeramente quiero a darle las gracias a todos ustedes por estar aquí hoy. Thank you to the chamber, thank you to Nick Lugo, a wonderful friend. I wanted to congratulate the other wonderful ladies that are here today. Rose Rodriguez, who is a longtime friend, and I'm glad to be honored with her at the same time. Also, Madeline Marquez y Joan Fernandez. It is an honor, es un honor ser reconocida con estas mujeres bien distinguidas. It is an honor to be here today and recognized with these distinguished ladies. It is indeed a pleasure and an honor to be here today. This recognition is very special to me because I am receiving it from a great group of people, friends from my community that are very near and dear to me. I want to thank Nick Lugo once again, the Hispanic Chamber, for this honor. Thank you. I also want to thank my family, friends, and supporters present here today, especially my pride and joy, mi hijo, my son, Julián. And my parents, mi padre, Francisco y Carmen Matos. While I will not mention all the wonderful, loyal friends and supporters by name for fear of monopolizing the podium, as there are too many of them to mention, please know that I am very, very grateful for your consistent love and support. Today we celebrate the achievements and contributions by women in our community. Part of my work as a lawyer is to conduct research. Well, I did some research on the foundation of women's history, and there were certain key words that sprung out at me. First, it started with a vision. Celebrated locally in Sonoma County, California. Then it became a movement at Sarah Lawrence College. Support was garnered from the White House and Congress. Finally, a national lobbying effort was made. That's how it all began, with a vision. But in order for the vision to become a reality, much work had to be done. I would not be here today without the pioneers that paved the way before me. Women like Antonia Pantojas, all the wonderful women who have dedicated their lives, their careers, to open the ways for us to be here today. For me, it began with my role models, beginning with mi mamá, mi madre, Carmen Matos, a strong and caring and loving Puerto Rican woman who taught me the value of education and the importance of giving to others. No estaría hoy aquí sin las mujeres que han venido antes de mí, las pioneras de antes de mi tiempo, Antonia Pantojas, y las personas con quien yo tuve el ejemplo, y por ella que estoy aquí hoy, es mi mamá, Carmen Matos, que me enseñó la importancia de tener una buena educación y de ser fuerte y seguir adelante. I have been in public service for most of my career. The most rewarding experience in my career has been mentoring youth. In keeping with the mission of the Chamber, it is important to ensure the growth and success of Hispanics. This begins with our youth. Investing in our youth ensures the success of our community. The legacy begins with each of us giving back. I leave you with this. A dream and a vision for a better tomorrow begins with the steps that we take today. Thank you. Gracias for this time.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Buenas tardes. Otra vez, buenas tardes. Ahora sí, ahora sí. First and foremost, muchísimas gracias to the New York City Hispanic Chamber of Commerce, Nick Lugo, and all of the small businesses in the city of New York, in particular the Latino and women-owned businesses that make the city of New York phenomenal. So a hand and applause to all of you for what you do. And I have to say, I am particularly proud of the New York City Hispanic Chamber of Commerce because they have touted the importance of businesses. And we all know that most businesses in this region that are being created are by small businesses that are Latino and women-owned. And as the daughter of a small business owner, I am particularly proud of the work that the New York City Hispanic Chamber of Commerce has done. So please continue doing the phenomenal work that you do. I want to say thank you on behalf of Entergy and the 1,100 employees at the Indian Point Energy Center for this phenomenal honor. Our CEO has always said that you do well by doing good. And I cannot think of a better way to do that than by partnering with this organization. So again, I say thank you, and I leave you with this. As we sit here honoring Women's History Month and the phenomenal women before us who have made all of this possible, I say to you, do not just honor women this month. In my opinion, we should be honoring them every day, but that's another story. Instead, yeah, thank you back there. But I challenge all of you, including myself, to say, what are we doing for the women coming after us? And what are we doing to help them rise and be successful? So as we continue moving forward, find someone who you can provide your input, mentorship, skills and resources so that they can stand here one day and accept this award as well. Thank you again, que disfruten y un placer inmensamente.
It really is such a pleasure to be here and such an honor. First, with the honorees, these are women who I've worked with, who I've mentored or mentored me, who we're connected and bounded. But what's beautiful is that I've come to this luncheon for many years over and over again, and it just it just amazes me how we continue to have so many beautiful, talented Latina women in this city and in this state, that we continue every year to find another 4, another 5. And it's so wonderful. And for me, I know that I'm in the right business, so I'm doing something right because oftentimes I know them all and it's wonderful. And I congratulate you all. I think that in seeing what you've accomplished so far, I think you're only touching the iceberg. So I look forward to seeing what else you all are going to accomplish. I want to thank Nick. You're all here because you know Nick and you've worked with him and you support him. Nick has done a phenomenal job with this chamber. He has done phenomenal things before he put this chamber together. But it was really a true challenge to start something and bring it to where it is. And in thanking him for running a chamber that is so significant and important in terms of addressing the needs of the Hispanic small business community and the stakeholders in the business community and in creating the reputation and credibility with this chamber so that he could be able to bring resources and access to all the small businesses that he works with. I have to extend my congratulations and thanks to all of you here, because in supporting him, you're able to give him the authority and the power and the resources to be able to go to government and ask for the things that our community needs in order to do what we're trying to do, which is to create jobs, stimulate the economy, and help our people grow. So I want to thank you all for that. And of course, I got to thank Juan, right? Now, it's unusual. I've been in this business for a long time, and I've never really knew what you do when you really have a significant other, and, do you acknowledge them? It makes me feel like maybe I'm running for office or something. But, guys, he put this ring on my finger, so he at least deserves a round of applause here, okay? There's something here today, is that as you continue, all of you, Nick, working together with each other, helping one another and growing, that we remain grounded and humble, because titles will come and go. Awards will get dusty. But what remains inside is what we're going to have to face when this is all gone. So I asked all of you to remain humble. I thank you, Paul, for letting me have a moment to have a speech. And I thank you, everyone, and I guess enjoy the rest of the lunch. Thank you.